is the fact that I'm the oldest of 11. And my mother has been a drug and alcohol addict my entire life. That's all I know her as. What really qualifies me is when I was 5 years old, my uncle was murdered right in front of me. What really qualifies me is at the age of 6, I was hit by a car by my mother's Connect because she owed so much money that they took it out on her kids. What really qualifies me is I cooked my first dinner at the age of 4 because while my mom was in the kitchen cooking something else, I had to make sure my brothers and sisters was fed. See, society, social media, music today, we make all these songs, cook it real good, whip it real good. I like it too, trap music, I'm in love with the go-go. But when you live in that environment, it ain't glamorous. Things happen to me that nobody should ever experience. What really qualifies me is the nightmares that I still have because of all the men that took advantage of me as a little girl. What really qualifies me is my pain was so deep that I tried to kill myself several times. What really qualifies me is my last attempt, I took over 4,800 milligram Motrin because I didn't want to die, but I didn't want to feel that pain no more. What really qualifies me is burying my daughter. What really qualifies me is that I was so angry and so hurt that I would fight people. And anybody that looked at me wrong, I would walk in the room and what's good, catch this fade.
Take it out on him.
Take it out on everybody.
Yeah.
Because what we know is hurt people. What really qualifies me is every single thing that I've been through in life. Every hurt, every valley, every mountaintop, that's what really qualifies me. And see, we sit around, and like I said, the first 20 seconds that we see a person, we form 11 judgments. I don't wear that. I don't look like what I've been through. But people will look at me and they will judge me because of my career, because of the car I drive, but they don't know what really qualifies me. They don't know the shit I've been through to get to where I'm at. So I stopped by today to stir you up a little bit, to let you know that this field that you're getting ready to enter into is all about relationships. And why do we create relationships with people? Because we see something in them that we see in ourselves. Because we can look at them and say, you can make it because I made it. Because we can look at them and make a connection. And see, a lot of times we don't learn this in school, but your story is what qualifies you. Your story is what makes people say, she did it, so can I. Your story is what gives hope, is what adds value to you. That degree is wonderful, and I commend you all, because I'm in school currently, and it's necessary. We live in a life where it's necessary, but what really qualifies us is being able to tell our story and not stand in it, but stand on it and say it's because of all that I've been through is why I'm going where I'm going. What really qualifies us is not using the things that have happened to us as excuses, but use them bad boys as crutches to get us to the next level. That's what qualifies us. That's what human services is all about. That's what people are looking for. Let's think about McDonald's. Every time you drive past those golden arches, you already know what to expect because we have a relationship with McDonald's. That's what we do in human services. We create relationships and we tell people, forgive yourself because you are not your past. You are not the things that happened to you. We make relationships with people and we tell them the labels that society has put on you, you can pull those labels off and you can be whatever you want to be. That's what qualifies us. That's what makes you stand out. That's what makes people say, because of her, I believe I can make it. That's what makes me get inbox messages where little young girls say, I was just about to kill myself, but I saw your post. I was just about to give it all up. But something you said, Miss Tamika, in that group inspired me. It's my story. It's not the degrees. It's not the things that are shiny and that we put on paper. It's our story. It's the pains. It's the things that took me years of looking myself in the mirror. Cue mirror. Cue mirror. I got it, baby. It's looking myself in the mirror that I still have to do today. Because guess what? Those things that happen to me, they don't go away. They just get easier to navigate. But it's me getting up every single morning, looking myself in the mirror and saying, I forgive you. I forgive you for those suicide attempts. You're not the things that happened to you. You didn't deserve it. You're not the divorces. In fact, you just successfully completed some relationships. You are beautiful. You're not the things that society has said to you. Just because you're mother doesn't mean you have to. Looking myself in the mirror day after day after day, and then doing the work, seeking my own therapy, doing my own meditation, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning when everybody else is asleep. Because I know that I was created for more. I know, and you all sitting in here, you know you're created for more. So you have to let go of the excuses. You have to let go of the, but why me? Why not you? Who else can deliver the message but you? Why did that happen to you? Why did those divorces happen? Why did whatever happen? Why not you? You know why they happen? Because there's somebody waiting to hear your story. There's somebody that's waiting for you. And you are the only person that they can hear. See, not everybody is going to receive me. But somebody will receive you. So we can't hide behind our story. We can't hide behind the degree. That's what makes me successful. You see, when I was working at this company called South Coast Community Services, I worked there for about 8 years. And within 3 years, I became the only non-degreed supervisor. And you know why? Because of my story. Because I was able to make relationships and build lasting, and it was real. Because people can see all through all this pretty Maybelline, right? But when I tell them the truth, when I stand on my story, and I don't use them as crutches of why I can't get to work early because I'm a single mom. No, I'm the first one there and the last one to leave. I don't have crutches of, well, you know, nobody helped me. My mom was a drug addict. My dad used to beat my ass. No, that's why I have to be the first one in that office. That's why. There's 2 types of people. Those are people that say why they can't, and those that say why they can. I'm looking at people in this room that say why they can. And you have to start standing on your story. So I just stopped by on a hot Tuesday with my scarf. Taco Tuesday. To stir you up a little bit. To let you know, those of you that felt like, I'm done. This is my last class. I'm not doing this no more. I'm going to go strip or something. I want to stir you up to tell you, don't give up. We need you. The harvest is ripe, but the laborers are few. We need you. We need people that were ex-drug addicts. We need people that were ex-gangbangers. We need people that their parents got a divorce and it ruined their life. We need you. Whatever you're in, everybody has a story. It may be your dog died and your dog was your best friend and you that ended your life damn near. We need you. There's kids out here that are waiting for that story. There's adults out here that need somebody that looks like them, sounds like them, comes from a similar place as them, and they're making it. I don't tell you all the accolades. I forgot to mention that I'm a published author. I forgot to mention that I own and operate my own coaching company. I forgot to mention all that because that's not what's important. What's important is what got me there. And what got me there is all those pains. You turn your pain into your passion. I have this saying that I've learned to turn my trials into my treasures. See, I have this imaginary treasure box that I keep with me. And whenever I run into someone that says, well, Miss Tamika, I just buried my daughter, or just buried my child. Me too. And you can make it. I have this treasure box that says, but I was molested and I was raped. Me too. I have this treasure box that says, but I'm not that smart. I didn't learn how to read or write until I was 8 years old. I was labeled dumb. I was put back. They said I wasn't going to be nothing. But I have anger management, Tamika. No one's ever going to hire me. I pop off. Shit, me too. I'm working on that. I'm working on it. And I can't be everything to everybody. That's why we need other people out here with their Me Too's, with their treasure boxes. So I just hope that there's something that I said today. I made this a little briefer, but I think better. Sometimes briefer is better than yesterday. And I wanted you, I just stopped by again to encourage you. Don't give up. Don't stop. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. I got an email today, and I'm going to get a little emotional, from a place. I attended this conference for 6 years in a row, and I would imagine myself on that stage. I got an email today being invited to speak at that same conference because I didn't give up, and I will never give up. The richest place on the planet is the graveyard because there's so many people that die with their treasures locked inside of them. We all have something to contribute to this world. We all have something to give. No matter what it is. You may be a mom, but guess what? Be your best damn mommy that there is. You do what you have to do. We need you. I thank you for your time. I thank you for this opportunity again. And if you guys have any questions, comments, so my rule is, there ain't no dumb question, there ain't no dumb comment. I don't know what the school's rules is, but this is no holds barred when Miss Tamika's here. So you guys can ask me whatever, whenever, however. Except for I ain't in no relationship, I ain't trying to get in one, and I don't want one. That's the only question that's off limits. All right, so let's shoot. Any questions, any comments? Yes, ma'am.
You said that you went into the alcohol and drug one and they tore you apart. Do you think that was because of your like bubbly personality? Like you were too, I don't mean like that.
No.
I was talking to my grandma and I was telling her, my grandma's very honest. She's like rudely honest. So I told her, I was like, I was thinking about being a probation officer. And she was like, girl, they'll tear you apart. Like, she, you know, but and it kind of did break me down because, like, my family, that's what I got, you know. So,
absolutely
like,
not. The reason why drug and alcohol counseling wasn't my shoe was because of my mother. I walked in there and I had counter-transference and transference. You guys, I'm sure you know that term. So I walked in there and that's all I saw was my mom. I couldn't see the people that I was supposed to help. Now, nearly 15 years later, what's good? I walk in there like, what you need? You need me to help you? I got it. But then I wasn't prepared for that. I hadn't done my work. So I wasn't ready. So I walked in there and all I could see was my mom. And I didn't understand.